Look at that. That is a little bit of a sneak preview to a piece of work a piece of artwork I'm working on. Real quick, I'm not using my Handycam that I have because the battery's dead. Thank you, battery, for sucking eggs. So this little video I'm making. Here's some of my artwork. Hold on. First, let me explain why I'm making this video. I am making this video because, due to a lot of things, I got kind of screwed over by the insurance company when my car got stolen. So now I need to, raise funds to pay off the car I bought, the new one, because they found my old car before the insurance settled with me. Somehow quite a bit of money. But then also, you push all that crap to the side, right? Because that's not what's really important. What's really important is... I thought I just died. What's really important is that I am trying to pursue and get more of a hands-on, more of a goal-oriented film/music career going here, which includes printing about 25 something scripts and more need to be printed, getting a film crew together and actually starting to really pursue being a filmmaker, and also on the side note pursuing my musical and poetry career as well. I have 2 videos up. Well, I have 1 video up, the spoken word, A Letter for You, and then there's been a couple rough drafts and some covers of some music as well. That is something I really want to pursue and chase. So, to continue that and to actually do something with that as being part of my career, I need to have funding. I need to have money. So, this little video is to it's not really a Kickstarter because I don't really want to do a Kickstarter because it seems a little bit more finicky than I thought it was going to be. So instead, what I'm going to do is make this little video, and I'm going to freaking broadcast the shit out of it. I'm going to put it everywhere to showcase my artwork that is for sale, because a lot of people like my artwork, but a lot of people are not seeing what I have for sale. So let's begin. So this is actually just a quick little tour. This is where I work. This is my little art studio that I have going on here. I mean, I sleep there. That is where I put my body and my head, and I'm like, ugh, I sleep. Over here is where all my painting happens. As you can see, I got my plastics down, because that's where I paint. This is something I'm working on. As some of you know, I name most of my paintings after songs. This one's called The Gap, from Birds of Tokyo. Asking Alexandria, Alone in the Room, working on. That's a weird science thing I'm working on. What I got behind it. Oh, I got some goodies back there I'm working on. Those are my painting shorts. I now have shorts dedicated for painting. There's some paints that are low. I'm trying to get all the goodies out of it. Some oils. Oh yeah, these are my oil paintings I'm working on. I'm actually finally working on oil paintings. But none of this. Oh yeah, this is where I dry all my crap. I built this thing to dry all my crap, so that way I can let my cat come in and not get hair all over the place, or things don't fall onto the paintings while they're drying, because I do that fluid art thing, that kind of crap where it's it dries there. But let's move on. We don't even need to talk about that. This is more of my room. Shut up. Don't look at it. I bet you won't buy that. Not for sale. Alright. So, we can begin with the main art wall of stuff that is for sale. So as you can kind of see, so all this stuff is actually on my website, Banshee Art. The Banshee's Art website that's on Facebook. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to get to it. You can also find me at Blake Westfall. That's PH, not FAL. So let's look at some artwork. And I'll put links in the description as this video as well, so everyone can find it. So, a couple of these right here, these are oil pastels. That's another oil pastel. That one's oil, actually. And again, most of these are named after songs. For instance, this one is Coldest Heart, the classic Crime. Boom, nailed it. And as we go down the hall, it's just more artwork. Oh, and the stuff on this side, too. My apartment's kind of small. Can't really get in there. So this is all my line artwork that I do. you know, with like the silhouette or just like the outline of a human figure, mostly women. I'm not, you know, trying to say anything there with them. I do have one dude. It's a dude. However, there's another guy right there. There's another dude. There's just more lines of women for reference online than there are for dudes. I could use myself, but that seems a little bit more hassle. We'll get down here so you can look at some more of the artwork. That was on hold, but it's not on hold anymore. This one's one of my more recent ones. It's a little rock climbing guy. With that fluid art background. Look at that. Look how cute that is. By cute, I mean pretty. Got this bad boy right here. Pretty darn cool. This one's my biggest one I've done, other than that one I'm working on right now. I got these comic book collages. I haven't sold a single one of them. I did this to a table a long time ago. It was a huge X-Men table, but right now I got Black Panther, I got Wolverine, Captain America, Superman, The Walking Dead, the beginning, you know, like when Rick wakes up in the hospital bed, all that. Havoc, that one might not be for sale, because I love Havoc. Thor, got my Daredevil, Moon Knight, and Wonder Woman. Got these two little things, they're like wallpaper that I was using for a project, and then the paint stuck to like the 3D version of it. They look really cool. I might sell those. Make me an offer. Now we're moving to the, oh, I need lights. Moving to like the piece of resistance, some of my more best sellers, as what I would say. These are my fluid art ones. These are, is that a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Not, oh, that is a hexagon. I was thinking octagon. I got 2 over here. Look at this. Look at that detail. Look how pretty that one is. I think that one might be my favorite. This one right here, this one might be my favorite. Mostly, if I turn the camera, you can see it. It's just the way that it looks. I'll let that come on, camera, focus. Who are you trying to focus on right now? There you go. Look at it. Look how pretty that is. I might keep that. It just looks really cool. Got my circle ones over here and one oval. Ah, man, let's look at these. I see a lot of people like them, but no one's buying them, so I'm trying to, you know, really broadcast the fact that I have art for sale. So that way, you know, I can start funding my other projects I want to do. Because right now, unfortunately, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Unfortunately, right now, I'm getting very, what's the correct word that I'm looking for? Distraught. Or I'm losing motivation to keep painting because all my walls are now covered in paintings that aren't going anywhere. So I'm trying to sell them to make space so that way I can continue with painting and I can use the funding for, you know, to pay off the car, to go with like my films and my music, everything like that. So, again, if you see something, first come, first serve type thing I have online. Oh, that one. Okay, that one might be my favorite. That one over there is really good, but this one might be my favorite. Mostly because it reminds me of this graphic novel called Reborn, done by Greg Capullo and Zack Snyder, I think. God, look at the colors. Oh, it just looks so cool. I think that one might be my favorite. Got these goodies here. This was supposed to be something else, but then I like the way it turned out, so I kept it as the fluid art. I got some bad boys over here. That one's actually a lot bigger than... That looks huge on the camera. Yeah, look at that. This one is probably my second favorite, third favorite. Well, those two are tied for favorite, second favorite. Mostly because from a distance, you know, it just looks black. But when you get closer, it's all these like little details. Little details. Look at them. Ah, I love it. Got that crazy one there. Got that one up there. Got all these. Ooh, that one's pretty. That's my little one. That's my little baby one. A lot of people say this one looks like a bowling ball. This one I call the butterfly because it has a little butterfly right there. I mean, people see it, but I see it. So funny thing about these two. So I've learned that when I pour, I waste a lot of paint. So when I was pouring this one, I put a canvas underneath it. This is all the paint that poured off of it, and I made a new fluid art for that. It looks really cool, but I think these two work really funny. It's like, this one's like very like, whoosh. This one's like, I hope you understand what I meant. This one looks like an alien membrane type thing. Love it. And I get to my first couple ones that I've ever done. These little ones up here. Oh, kind of bumping into a table here. Oh, gonna bump into this light. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. So if you're looking for any artwork, or if you want to like help fund a struggling artist or a struggling filmmaker, which would be me, please by all means just at least look at my art. Oh crap, I forgot about these bad boys. So this is a series I'm doing called The Lost Explorers. The top row is a little aquanaut, as I think people have called, with the fluid art. So it's like a little guy boop, sinking. Same one, boop, sinking. This one's sinking too. But the bottom ones are astronauts. See, like they're going up. Like they're getting sucked up into like the lost void. But they look really cool when you put them next to each other, because you get the ups and the downs. But it's also really cool because sometimes if you flip them, you can actually connect the line from one to another, and that looks really cool. And then I got these bad boys over here. My garden, as I call them. Which is like a fluid art mixed with like the strain art, where you pour the fluid, you tape a strain dipped in black paint, and then you just wrap it around and you pull it through, and it blends the colors. That one is alright. You can't really see the flower. I mean, you kind of can, but it's not as defined as like this flower. Still pretty cool. I think this red one might be my little favorite. Either that or that big one or that pink one. But anyways, as I was saying, if you feel generous about helping a struggling artist, because I'm not trying to like push anyone or trying to lie, because I'm not. I do, however, want to pursue my career with filmmaking and with like music and stuff. However, with filmmaking, I have a lot of scripts written for just a crew of one person, myself, because that way I don't have to like deal with other people, I don't have to count on anyone else, I don't have to pay anyone, I don't have to do anything like that. It'll be all on me. However, that is very, very freaking hard to do, because focusing the camera and doing all that kind of stuff, it takes a lot of time. And also, I don't get the shots right. As if anyone watched my short film, I Brought the Rain. There's a few shots I wish I could have done better, but I would have needed another person, and I didn't have another person to do it with. So, again, not trying to push anyone to do anything, but if you're looking for some artwork to put up on your wall, all my paintings are very well, priced well. They're not cheap, but they're not stupid expensive. And you know exactly what stupid expensive artwork I'm talking about. That's not me. I charge exactly what I believe my paintings are worth. A lot of people are like, oh, you should charge like $200 for that. F that, I'm not charging $200 for that. Whoa, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that much money? I think that my most expensive painting is $180, and that's because it's an oil painting. But other than that, most of my paintings don't break 50. Like all these ones, I think are like 30 or 25, something like that. Some of them like 15. But again, if you're looking for just new artwork or anything, or if you just like, because I don't want my artwork to be a problem for me, because right now I feel like they're a problem. And that's mostly because they're just taking up so much space. And I just don't have any room to put more artwork. And I'm getting, really discouraged. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Getting discouraged because none of my paintings are selling the way I want them to. I've been emailing the, I think it was like a year ago, this coffee shop let me put my artwork up at their store. I've been emailing them and trying to message them to see if I could do it again this year. They haven't really been messaging me back, or they haven't really been talking to me, so that's kind of like a downfall for me. I just haven't really been able to find an outlet. So also, if you're an artist who sells their own paintings and stuff, let me know if you know a good outlet about how to sell and get paintings out there. Because right now, I want my motivation back. So to do that, I would really like to move forward with like my projects and like my paintings, but I don't want to feel like, because like, so there was like this market I was applying for, but I never got in. But when I was applying for it, I was like, yeah, I'm totally gonna get in. So I bought all these canvases, bought a bunch of paints. I was really gonna like bust ass to get into it and everything, but then I never got in. So then I had all these canvases, and I was like, I just don't really feel like doing anything with them because I only bought them for that market. So it bums me out. So I don't really know why I made this video. Well, I mean, like, I know why I made it. It's because I was thinking about doing Kickstarter, but I kind of don't want to do Kickstarter. I kind of just want people to buy my artwork if they like my artwork. So, if you're interested, you know, send me a DM, send me a message, send me whatever. Just let me know. I'll ship it to you. I'll do whatever. We can negotiate stuff. We can talk about stuff. We can do whatever. Most I want to collaborate with people. So I'm looking for just artists out there. To be honest, I don't really actually remember why I was really making this video other than trying to sell my artwork and showcase that I got some artwork for sale. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm making a candle right now. That's what I'm doing. I guess I'll end the video on this candle being made. It kind of came out this weird like orangish brown color, but I'm kind of digging it. It looks like chocolate. Smells real good. Alright, I'll talk to everyone later.